and that bowl was that big. And then I had a whole nother, like green taco fucking thing that was delicious.
You're super white. It's not spicy. I've had those edamame.
Well, no, hold on. It's not spice. It's just called spicy edamame. I wasn't like, oh, I can handle spice. I'm pretty good at handling spice. I've done the one chip challenge.
Have you done Thai hot? Do you order Thai
I haven't.
hot?
I just lied. I've never done the one chip challenge. I bought it and I chickened out.
We're not even going yet, and you're trying to impress who?
No, I'm not trying to impress anyone. We're going. This is it.
Are we going?
We are recording.
I think this is how every episode should start.
let's
Is like
not
we didn't
start-
know it was going.
Don't start yet. Let me write down the number. And then
Oh, we already started.
Yeah,
we were putting out. That was
it.
some good stuff there. Sashimi.
You've been shitting all day. It's great stuff.
I have been shitting all day, and it all looks like power greens.
It's
Like,
relatable. This is the most Jewish thing about you so far.
Yeah, well, my stomach hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in you.
I can handle spice, but then I know that I will be hurting the next day.
Do you feel like manly when you
Shit?
eat spicy
No.
food?
Why would I feel manly?
I don't know. Some men do.
Was it manly being uncomfortable? Is
I
that like
do-
it's manly to eat something?
I was going to
spicy?
say you should not be going out with the plan to have something happen that night and eat spicy food.
Yes, I'm not like going out there eating spicy food and they're like, all right, eat my ass. That's not happening. I don't
Is
have any.
everyone doing that?
I've got no plans
Is
for
everyone
anyone to eat my ass tonight.
Genuine question. Is this just something that everybody talks about constantly? Or is
Eating
this
ass?
Yes. Is it just something they talk about? Or are people actually out there out in the field doing the work?
Oh, this is an easy question. We are eating ass. People are out there eating ass. I'm eating ass. I'm getting my ass eaten. That's crazy though. That's how you know a girl likes you.
Wait, the dating pool. Let's say 10 out of percentage wise, how many people are eating ass?
I don't know the percentage. Like it's not like I'm eating ass every person I've ever hung out with.
Okay, out of every 10 sexual experiences.
You also can't like eat ass on like the first date.
What are the rules? I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't think there is a rule of eating ass. I think people just do it now.
I know for a fact.
I feel weird asking this.
I try all the time to convince my husband to get weird.
And he didn't want to eat your ass.
I'm like, I don't want that.
Well, you guys fart around each other. That's why.
Yeah.
You already told me that.
No, but we don't care. We don't care. We are genuinely, I will say, this is not a humble brag. It's a full out brag. We are still sexually attracted to each other. It's a beautiful thing. That being said, I try to do weird shit, like put a finger in his ass. I try to do that.
That's weird?
He's not into it.
That's crazy.
I'm
That's
like,
weird.
I like beg to, I'm like, do you want me to put on a blonde wig? Do you want me to?
Does he not? Why isn't he into that?
He's
like,
just-
that's gay. Don't do it.
No, he's not that dude. Don't make him that dude.
I'm going to make him that dude this entire podcast.
He's not that fucking dude. But he's
Get
just
your
like,
finger out my ass. I
he's
ain't
like-
down for that homo shit. That's your.
it's like country all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He's the most.
He's from Tomball.
No, he's from Scottsdale,
Conroe.
Arizona, which
That's-
is
That's pretty close. That's pretty bad. Scottsdale is not great.
Is it the same exact thing? Maybe. But no, I'm like, I will ask him all the like wild shit. I'm very open minded, but like, you like what you like. He's like, he's so sweet. He's like, do you want to? He's like, I guess if you want to,
Lead the way. Probably.
I mean, he's just not that. Like, both of us have a thing that we like. That's not that weird.
It's not eating ass. We know that.
It's not eating ass, and we kind of like
Missionary.
stick to it. It's not missionary. Come on, give us a little more credit than that.
Yeah,
But
but based off, you're like, I'm trying to be weird. I tried wearing a wig. Like that's not weird. So I
only do
It's-
that because I think that men want change, and he's like, no, I like what's going on,
Oh, that's actually pretty sweet.
isn't it?
It is sweet, but it also seems boring as hell.
Romance.
A little lame.
But then it also seems very contrived to be like the shit we used to do, which is like, let's have sex in a stairwell in public. Like, it sounds exciting,
That
but
doesn't
then
sound
it's
that
just kind of
exciting.
like,
What if you get caught?
we did by the
You
way.
got caught once?
By like a rent-a-cop. The poor lady, she's like, please don't. She
Oh,
just was so defeated.
Was she at the bottom of the stairs or the top?
She was coming from
below.
from below.
Thank God.
We could hear her walking up, and you could tell she was just so defeated. She was like, "They're not paying me enough to deal with you."
Plus, it's a rent-a-cop. She probably wasn't in the best condition to catch up to you running upstairs.
That is so judgmental.
It is, but okay, how many rent-a-cops are fucking super physically fit?
Everyone, welcome to the mess hall
Yeah, there we
with
go.
Jamie Rowan and
Yeah.
Andrew Youngblood.
This makes me seem like a pervert, but I want to know about your guys' sex life now. I'm so curious because of the things you're like, I want to try wild stuff, and you're like a finger in the butt, and I'm like, that's like,
No, it's not.
I put a finger in my own butt sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'll
but
be
I
super
would.
honest. We're not cool. I'm just so grateful. We've been together for so long. I'm so grateful that we still fuck regularly. It's a lot.
What is regularly for a married couple?
Every other day.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's
It is.
impressive.
It's a lot. He's like it's awesome. So I'm grateful for that. But it's not crazy. It's just like what we like. Is that bad? I feel embarrassed.
No, I don't think you should. I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything.
We just like to fuck each other, and then that's so embarrassing.
Why is that embarrassing? What is embarrassing
Because
about that sentence?
we're not like
Oh, you just like it's embarrassing that you're not being hip about it.
yeah,
You're
we're not eating ass. Everyone's doing it.
You've never even tried it.
I have.
Ever tried it?
Okay, you don't understand. I am by the way, I'm an ally, everyone. I just want to say
what does that have to do with eating ass?
because this is about what it has to do with what I'm about to say. Gay men have, I'm sure, an immaculate asshole.
Okay.
Just mwah. Straight men are disgusting. And you just talked about shishito peppers.
I agree.
And you guys are
I've
filthy
had my ass
fucking
I've
animals.
had my ass eaten before, and I'm like blown away. I'm like, man, this girl really likes me.
Fuck no.
No, I
No.
I know. I agree.
Gay men, I get it.
But also, it feels great. I love it. Like, if a girl wants to do it, please.
But does it feel as good as other things?
It feels different. The asshole is very. I don't know the.
You can
it's
milk.
like,
I
it's
know
a
you
real-
can milk the prostate. By the way,
I've
learned
never had that happen, but I've heard of it.
that's inside though.
I heard it from American Pie. Remember? Didn't Stifler's mom do that?
I don't know.
Or someone milked someone's asshole in American Pie, right?
I
Is
heard
that
it
true?
on
Do
Guys
you
We
remember this?
Fucked. Christina Hutchinson
Yeah.
has she made it a goal to do it, and I guess
she
she's
did
done
it?
it like twice. Shout out to Corinne Fisher and Christina Hutchinson, but
It's
she's
probably
done
great.
it.
There is
supposedly.
stuff in there that feels good.
but it's inside.
yeah.
It's not like
Yeah, they go hook it.
around the. I don't want to I don't want my. I'll put my fingers near there, but I don't want to put my.
two of your fingers in there.
Yeah, I don't want to put my mouth near there.
Well, yeah, I get it, but that's because you don't love your husband. No, I think I don't know. I think it's something this is what you do. You take a shower, right? You take one together, and then because don't have sex in the shower because that sucks. Nobody likes shower sex.
No, it's
such
water.
a
Water is not a good lubricant.
You'd think it would be.
No, it's not.
But it's the worst.
Hot tubs, showers.
Plus, you're in a hot wet thing, and then you're just putting it in a hot wet thing. So the temperature gauge it doesn't feel any better. Well, I mean, it does feel a little bit better, but like it does. You know what I mean? The temperature is a big plus to sex.
Men and women like different temperatures too. Like when I get in the shower,
Nice
I want
cold dick.
I want my body but I want my body to be on fire, like burning. I want red patches on my skin.
That's insane.
I keep our thermostat, like I'm freezing right now. I keep our thermostat at 76 in our house.
I keep buying it 69. Except for this one's
But
stuck in Celsius mode, and I can't figure out how to fix it. I don't know.
Oh wow. Just Google on your phone.
It just doesn't seem worth it.
By
It
the way-
feels about 69 in here.
Can I apologize for last week? I was just thinking about how I told you had to watch Veep. And I just
I
want
watched
to
every episode since.
You did not. You
Yeah, of course
liar.
not. It's been one
I
week.
just-
That show's been on for 9 years.
I feel bad being that person that's like, you have to watch this. Those people suck. And I'm nothing if not self-aware. And I feel like I was just
Or
being that person.
You're nothing if not insecure about the things you say.
No, I'm not insecure, actually. Here's the weird thing. I'm very self-aware, but I'm not going to change.
I would have never once, ever in a million years thought about you telling me to watch Veep again unless you brought it up.
Oh, God damn it.
Like that's all in your own crazy head.
I was just thinking it while I was looking at you right now. I was like, man, I hate being that person that's like, you have to watch this show. I hate when people do that.
I can't believe I made Andrew watch Veep. It's been weighing on my heart for weeks.
I get so
So
cringe. I
crazy.
get cringe when I think about that, or when I say. Also, I feel like last week I said I hate when people start a sentence
Oh my
that way.
God. I can't believe we're doing a podcast together.
As a woman, as a comic, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I get it. But as someone who doesn't care, no, sorry.
No, it's a beautiful thing. It makes me feel good.
I don't think it's fine. I'm not gonna. I will watch Veep eventually, but just when I get around to it,
but also fucking watch it.
I will watch it. I've been watching The Last of Us though, and that's good.
Oh, I started watching that too.
How good is it? Did you
I
like
love
it or
that
you
there.
hate it?
I love that there are unattractive people in it. I'm not really like a zombie movie person, but
What a weird thing for an attractive person to say. And also, who's the unattractive person in it?
the main girl, she's gonna
She's
save
got-
everyone.
Yeah,
I love
she
it.
looks a little bug-eyed, doesn't
Yeah.
she? I don't look great. I get it, but
No, we're gonna get hate. We say,
but
but
I
like,
think ugly people can talk about ugly people, so I can talk about this weirdo.
I need to clarify something. You're saying that Pedro Pascal is not Daddy?
No, hold on, that's not.
Are you
The
saying he's not
girl,
Daddy?
the girl, the girl's got a giant forehead and her eyes go this way.
Okay, I
That's-
thought you were saying there was no hot people in the show. And I
No,
was like,
well,
wait.
he was voted.
he's on Narcos too. I'm a
yeah,
big fan.
well, he was voted sexiest man of the year.
Men who are,
I think GQ maybe or whatever.
very well earned. Very
of course,
Isn't that crazy, though? And
you
like-
think a woman in Hollywood who's that age could ever get sexiest this or that?
I think it's no, that's
I'm
not.
not
true.
even a big
That's- I mean, yes,
feminist,
you're
but
right.
fuck that.
You're right. That's very unfair.
It is.
But I'm still blown away. All right? So he's the new sexiest man. Literally last year, I'm pretty sure it was Paul Rudd. How do we go from Paul Rudd to this guy? They're the opposite people. We got like fun, cute little goofy ass Paul Rudd, and then we have Narcos fucking zombie killing badass that could kill us all probably.
They feel like they earned it. Like they did Paul Rudd as like a way to earn who they really wanted to do the next
You
year.
think so? Paul Rudd
They were-
was just buffer.
Yeah.
Like, let's give him one of. This was for them, and then we'll do our own
Yeah,
next
yeah.
week.
They were
Who's
just-
them?
You said it. You
I don't
said
know.
it.
I don't know.
Them, the normies.
Is your husband more Paul Rudd or this guy?
I'm gonna be
Can I
honest.
guess first?
hmm
Paul Rudd. He doesn't eat ass either, for sure. There's no way that Paul Rudd eats ass.
My husband is the most traditionally attractive person I've ever dated.
Paul Rudd.
He's a total babe. I'm not just, this is like, he is so fucking hot.
Insert photo.
He should
so
not
everyone
be
see.
that,
Don't.
he should not be that smart and that amazing and that hot. This is
so
not,
gross.
this is gross.
I'm so grossed
I love
out
you
by
so
this
much,
whole
babe.
thing.
Oh my God, I love you.
my favorite part is based off all of our conversations is I don't think he'll listen to this.
No, he won't. He won't. He doesn't give a
so
shit.
You
He's
just said
like-
I love you to nobody.
I know.
which is
By-
my favorite
By the way,
part.
can I just share that I was so proud of myself. I've been trying to do more social media, and I posted my first reel this week.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how'd it go?
So it
Makes
was
you feel bad, doesn't it?
for the amount of followers that listen. I was very excited. People were responding. Posted my first reel this week, and I lost 2 followers.
Oh, I lost 10 this week. I don't know what I did this week, but I really pissed someone off. 10 people I lost.
But also, how sad is it that we
Did
have
you know
so
that?
few followers that we know?
How many you got?
Well, so it went from 1,032 to 1,030.
Loser.
I know, I'm such a loser. I'm so old. But to me, it's a big deal. But now it's back at 1,033. But I very much, the fact that I even noticed and even give a fuck is so sad. Like, I'm not going to make it if I don't learn how to cope.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough when you're like, I edited this, I recorded this, the audience was good, I fucking nailed the joke. Let me put it online, and then my friend will like it, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's
I literally, my sister-in-law was like, the kids think you're funny.
Oh,
I was like,
gosh.
Uh,
No.
don't put that. Why would you put that in a comment? Just
I had a girl recently. She like comments on all of mine. She's like, "Oh, more clips, please. I love it." Blah blah blah. And she's like commenting all the time. And I was like, "This is great." And then not the last one, but the one I posted before that. She goes, "A little disappointing." I was like, "What the hell?" So like, what did you? Not every clip can be gold.
but at this point, you're kind of just doing it for her.
A little bit.
You notice the people that are like,
I blocked her.
no wonder you were like, I lost 10 followers.
I
She was like,
deleted all 10 of them.
I'm not that cool.
They
I don't-
lost me. That's
Oh,
how I like to think of it.
That's a good way to think of it.
No, I miss them.
Confidence.
I miss all 10 of them. Are you one of those people that have the app that I don't? I want to point that out because I know a lot of people that have that app that tells you who unfollows you, which is absurd. But there's a lot of comics that do that, and they're like, "Oh man, so and so unfollowed me." I'm like, "You're a fucking psycho. What is wrong with you? Why would you want to know that? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to that person and be like, "Hey, bro, you unfollowed me"? Then what are they supposed to do? That is absurd that you would ever have that. Social media is stupid and dumb, and it should not exist. Unfollow us right now if you follow us.
Stop.
No,
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to do all of it because it's part of our job. But if this wasn't a job for me, like if it's not podcasting and doing comedy and trying to get fans and putting up clips, like if that wasn't part of the gig, I would fucking be off the grid. I would love it.
Oh, that's the dream. The dream is to get enough of a following that you don't have to do social media anymore.
Who does that? Everyone does social media.
That is the dream. No,
that's impossible.
there are some super famous actors like Brad Pitt isn't on social media.
Okay,
He doesn't give a shit.
Okay, but you're in comedy. What do you? What,
No,
what
there
comedian?
there are comics. Hold up. Oh fuck! Next week, everybody
You will not know.
Everybody cliffhanger.
No, you'll just not know. There was nobody. Everybody, even the ones who fell off. Chappelle was off the grid for a little bit, but then he comes back and now he's everywhere.
Not
So
just
it's
for
like-
a little bit, for like years.
Yeah, well, exactly. But he's the only one I can even think of. Who else?
I'm gonna come back next week. You're putting me on the spot. I'm gonna come back next
I
week
might have
with
one.
who?
Is Seinfeld on social media?
Haha.
I pull up his social media right now. Guarantee Instagram.
He is
right
not
now.
on
I will put
Instagram.
$20 on the
Oh,
fact
okay.
that he is on.
It's on
Wait,
Instagram.
can
He's
this
on
be like
Instagram.
the segment? $20. Is Seinfeld on social media or not? I'll take you up on that.
Let's do it. $20.
Okay, $20.
Let's just do 2 drinks.
Okay. Wait, that's not fair because secret group.
I'd probably buy your drink anyways. All right, $20. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And those are still my drinks, so I'm still buying them for you.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
you know,
So I found at Jerry Seinfeld on Instagram, but this is
Fan
just,
page.
This is just comedians in cars getting coffee like merch. Like
Yep.
but
yep.
is it still his? Is it got a blue
it's
check?
under his name.
Blue check.
No.
It's got a blue check.
Blue check.
No,
That's it. It's verified, baby.
The podcasts
This is
do
not
not
his
count.
personal-
That is not his personal account. You think he's spending his days?
this does count.
He's in the Hamptons
Podcasting
with his
counts?
wife at dinner, and you think he's like, babe, I need to make a reel? No,
he
he's
doesn't have to
eating
make reels
caviar.
anymore.
He's eating caviar off of, his wife's naked body on a beach in Southampton. I don't know what they do.
Who's his wife?
I don't know. He's private. That's what I'm saying. None of us know. He lives his life.
I don't think he's not that private. He's got Twitter. Guaranteed Twitter. Pull up Twitter right now.
All right. It's probably the same thing, just like selling, like just ads.
He's got a Twitter. I bet you with posts.
I feel like I just won that Instagram thing.
You did not. Hold on. Twitter counts as social media.
All right, we got a blue check.
Does he
We
have
got
a
a blue check.
TikTok?
What's it at Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld.
What are they?
You want to hear his top tweet?
Let's hear a tweet. And if it doesn't sound like buy my T-shirt or check out Seinfeld season 1 through 18 billion.
A web experiment that became a television show and now it's in print The Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee book is now available.
That's his pinned one, but read a tweet.
No, this is below his pen. That's what I'm saying.
Legit, he's
Okay,
just
I'm
trying to.
That's
I don't
it.
trust you. This is not fair.
Guys, this rich, they just push stuff. Their
This
team
is
push stuff.
legit. He's not pushing it either. It's some intern, some 20-year-old
I-
intern.
I'm not giving up.
Okay, here's maybe one personal. Liz was always the sweetest, nicest TV mom a son could ever wish for.
Oh,
So that's like a
those
dedication.
corporate whores.
Someone died and he did a dedication.
There you go. Jerry said this is his twit. His twit. 4.2 million followers.
All right, I think we're 50-50 here. It's
This is
kind
not
of a Twitter.
50-50.
This is not him. This is a 23-year-old that he hired from NYU.
Oh,
She's correct.
that's still his though.
But it is
And also, I'm pretty sure he dates 23-year-olds from NYU. Didn't he get in trouble for that?
23
Back in the day, he
is
was dating like
way
a 15, 16-year-old.
17. Her name was Shoshana, I think, or something like
Did
that.
they get married?
No, that is not who he's married to, but they
Oh.
dated for 3 years or something
Ooh.
insane.
He was 29.
Yeah,
Right.
very. She
In
was in
fairness,
high
everybody.
school.
Oh, what do you think about Leo? Leo's dating a 19-year-old hottie, by the way.
yeah.
Super hot,
I mean-
obviously. And he doesn't look great anymore. But, God, I'd date Leo. He's so hot.
Least shocking thing ever. His girlfriends have always been that.
I
That being
know.
said, my first boyfriend was a divorcee.
How old are you?
I was 16.
How
I
old
know
was
I was
he?
15. I was 15. He was 20.
What was his name? Full and address.
His name was
Don't get me wrong.
Joseph Smith.
Hmm.
331
Mormon.
Main Street.
Seems Mormon.
It was junior high and high school for me was all in Utah.
Oh, wow.
So-
he was Mormon. Wow, I'm on tonight.
He is Mormon now. He was very much
People convert to Mormonism?
he grew up Mormon and then he like went away from it. He got married. Him and
He went
his
back.
wife were drug addicts. I was like just trying to date the guy I thought my mom would be the most pissed about. He was like
An old Mormon. That
he
makes
was
sense.
no, he was bisexual. He was a drug dealer. He was just wild. He was a masochist. Like he would do the thing where he like had piercings and would like hang himself from hooks.
Oh, I got friends that do that.
Yeah, fun
That's fun.
stuff. And at 16, I thought, or 15, keep saying 16. At 15, I thought that was the
'Cause you don't want
coolest
them to
thing
be in
ever.
That much trouble.
We know.
It's the same amount of trouble, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
bad. It's pretty
they're
bad.
bad. Get them.
You think it's so cool at that age, and then like you realize in
Yo, you said he was
adulthood that it's
29?
fucking. No, he's 20. He was 20. He was 20.
It's a little bit better, but it's still not good. Were you both in school at least? Like maybe he was a dummy in school?
He would pick me. He was in college. He was at a junior college, and he would pick me up from high school.
That's still not great.
It's not great.
But, here we are, and you survived, and he's alive, and
Yeah, he's
not
great.
in jail. He's probably got 8 kids. He's Mormon. It's crazy that people go back to Mormonism. That blows my
It
mind.
saved his life.
Mormonism,
Honestly,
did? Or
like-
just like the drug, like getting him off drugs.
Yeah. I
God.
don't get the religion thing, but like if
It
it helps
does-
you
yeah, it does
not
help
life
people.
is we said last week we're hurtling towards oblivion. So
Did
if
we
it like
say that?
we
You have such a good memory. I remember nothing about last week.
I remember cuz that it like stuck with me cuz that's very much my vibe, but like I don't think it's sad. I think it's happy, and if religion helps you like feel less like sad about that fact, then like I don't know, good on you.
Yeah, no, I think here's the thing: is a lot of addicts find religion and it saves them. And
Yeah.
I think religion has its purpose in that. I don't know. It's whatever. I think therapy could probably cure you. You're just getting addicted to something else. That's some other bullshit lie. I don't know. Religion. I'm not religious at all. I think it's all horse shit.
Me too, but we're all
Um,
coping. Like literally, look, this is coping.
This isn't coping. I am happy.
We're all coping.
These new headphones get me horny with all the ASMR. This is if you watched the last 2 episodes, which I assume you did not. We didn't have headphones, so now we have headphones and we can hear each other a little bit, and it's made me hard. Not really.
Let's just sit in that moment. Let's
Yeah.
make Andrew sit in that
It's made me
moment.
hard. Ugh. No, I don't know. It is fun to hear your own smack a little, like a. I don't know.
I don't like that like back of the throat, like the
Yeah, that does sound really gross. I hope they probably can't hear it. We're like, oh, I love this sound.
I know nobody heard anything.
I'll make sure they hear that.
You'll have to turn it up and slow-mo it. Wow.
Maybe nobody gives a fuck anymore. Everyone's eating ass,
What?
as we discovered.
Yeah. What if we do a new podcast where we just sit here and eat sandwiches into microphones?
Honestly, we'd probably get
It's
more
like-
of a following.
That's true. I think you could get some more followers that way for sure. Lady
Yeah,
eats
should I
sandwich,
do-
put it up on Pornhub.
I would do
You can wear clothes, and I bet you'd still get 100,000 followers.
There's a Twitch streamer that does ASMR stuff like that, and she doesn't do porn, and she has
Yeah.
a lot of.
Well, they have those.
Remember
what are
cake
the-
farts? I bring that up all the time.
Yeah, what is the thing that Japanese girls do? The mukbang.
A mukbang. There's a little fat kid that does.
Or is that
mukbang.
Korean? Am I being?
I think the whole world does mukbang now, but I
yeah.
forget where it started.
Yeah, there's
It's just-
there's this little fat kid that does mukbang too, I think.
Is
And
the
he's
appeal of
cute,
it-
And he's just like fucking eating 8,000 things, and half of them look like animals that are still alive. he's just like folding a fucking raw chicken in half and eating it, and I'm like, this is crazy.
Is the appeal of it ASMR noises?
No,
No, I think it's just like, holy shit, he's eating so much food. I think it's overeat. I don't know what exactly it is, but it's like,
But it's always like a teeny tiny Asian chick.
no, it's not. I just told you about a little fat round kid.
Okay, but
Looks
is he
like a cartoon character.
is he
Is he what?
Asian?
Yes.
So
yeah. I'm
it
not
originated
arguing.
in South Korea, by the way.
South Korea. Okay. See?
I got it the second time.
Yeah. It's my second favorite Korea.
Do the accent now.
Whoa, get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't do any accents. I've never done an impression.
You can't do an accent or an impression?
I'm bad at them. I used to when I
I'm
was on the
good
when
at
I was on the
accents.
road, I used to play this game with another comic, and we used to do this game where we would try to combine two accents.
Do your best one.
No, they're really bad.
Okay, do your best.
Oh, but yo, that's about all
Is
I
that
got.
British?
I could be Australian. I don't know either. I don't know. Are you good at accents? Let's hear one.
I am really good when I listen for a minute and I'm a good mimic. So like
All right, do my accent.
no.
I don't really have one, I don't
Yeah,
think.
you don't really have one. I have to do
Do an
like
impression.
I can't do accents I'm better with, but like I speak French a little bit
All right, let's hear
and
it.
I can do
So
like
you
a
don't
French
eat ass in
or
French.
Scottish. I let me try a Scottish brogue. Oh fuck. I hold on.
Oh, you shit
I-
on my accent. You can't even get one word out.
No. There has to be like a phrase, like it's like a brr. They
I
like
don't
roll
eat
the R's.
ass.
I don't eat ass. That's kind of is that Irish?
I don't know. It's not good.
I thought it was
don't know.
Scottish. Okay, let me try the German.
Scottish. What did you? No, yeah, they're kind of
The
the same.
German accent. I don't eat ass.
I don't think that's good. I don't know for sure, but I don't know how to do a German accent. I don't.
I just have to listen for a minute before I can actually do an accent, but I swear to God, I am good. I just
Yeah.
need like 5 minutes of like watching a YouTube video, and then I'm
go-
good at it.
All right, we'll take a break. Probably are we around 30 minutes? Well, let's take a break. You can pull out your phone and watch old Hitler clips, and then come back, and you're gonna do a great German. You ever hear Norm's? He does a quick, and he's got that bit about. It's so good. It's one of the last ones he did on the Tonight Show, and his last appearance, and he goes. He talks about Germany wanted to go to war with the world. You know, he's like, how did he think he was going to win?
Does he do
And
the
then-
accent?
And well, he goes, and you know, and then of course the world won, and then you know Germany decided to go to war again a few years later, and who did they decide to go with? He goes, the world, and he goes, but this
Oh,
time,
yeah,
but this
the
time they had the loud guy who was like splackety splackety. He does this like short, it's just gibberish. It's so funny.
I think whatever I did was better than whatever that was.
Well, I was doing an impression of a guy's pad impression on purpose.
but it does feel like
Or Hannibal's is good too, of the French. He's got that joke about getting not pulled over, about jaywalking in Montreal. And there's a French Canadian police officer, and he's like, and then the police officer came up to me and was like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, it was French. It sounded stupid. I was like, that's perfect.
I know I could do the difference between a French accent and a French Canadian accent. It's completely
Let's
different.
hear French.
Okay, let me just like get into it. Like,
I one time high school dated a French girl, foreign exchange. Not dated, but I like made out with her.
You dated the French girl.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty.
And a little hot.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Jacqueline.
But this is what I remember. I remember her being like 10th grade ish. She was a foreign exchange student and she was smoking outside of the school. And I was like, you can't smoke out here. And she's like, I'm a bad girl. I like bad things. I like America.
Wait, that first "I'm a bad girl" was actually pretty good.
See, I'm getting better.
Yeah,
getting
you
better.
just if you take a moment, like you can do
I
it.
like cigarettes. I don't see. I'm not
Not
good.
yet.
This is getting further away.
It got worse.
Yeah, I'm just from Brooklyn all of a sudden.
It got
I
bad.
don't know. She
I'm a
really
bad-
was.
I'm
She
a
was.
bad girl.
She's like, I am bad girl. Ooh, I like America. I like American boys, and I like
I mean,
cigarettes.
by the way, I feel like you get extra like cool points for bagging the hot French girl who was
Oh, she had
smoking,
armpit
saying I'm
hair.
a bad girl. Yeah, but that's like part of it. That's cool.
Well, and I wouldn't say like it's not like we like, we made out. Like
No,
it's not like
I'm
we,
from Utah. Like, well,
Yeah.
from Utah. I'm from Chicago, but my formative years, all junior high, all the makeout years were in Utah, and I feel like that was like
That was
when we
fun.
said hooking up, that was what it was. It's so weird. I like imagine making it. You probably do because you're dating, but like making out for long periods of time is such like a young person. Like
It's exciting though. I think.
yeah, I miss that. Like I love it. It's a different thing when you're together with someone for a long time, but I miss like the
It's so funny to me
long
because
makeouts.
your marriage sounds like the best and happiest thing, and then also you say things like that, and I'm like, this is depressing now.
No, but we do whatever the fuck we want. We trust each other.
Well, you want to make out.
Yeah, but
He doesn't wanna make out.
I don't want to make out with. I don't want to. This sounds bad. Hold on.
No,
I
say
want to
it.
make out.
No thinking.
You want
say
to
it.
make out when it's brand new,
Yes.
right? Like it's like yeah, we can make out, and I would totally make out, but it's just like there's a different feeling, a better feeling of comfort. But there is something to be said for the nervous feeling of like, ooh, we're making out. Like it doesn't feel. I'm not nervous to make out with my husband. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I get
there's
what you're
something to
saying.
the nerves of newness. You know
I get what you're
that
saying.
I miss
yeah.
that we will never have again. But like when we broke up, he broke up with me. This, by the way, this is not.
This is not going
this
on.
This isn't part of it.
Oh, come on.
But he broke
kidding.
up with me, and it was like he didn't cheat, he didn't do anything wrong. He just was like, I don't know if you're the person, which is worse because I couldn't be pissed at
Because
him.
what's wrong with you?
Exactly.
I still wonder.
So we were apart, and then our first date back together was like that. You know what I mean? It was the best fucking thing because we had the comfort thing and we had the like newness, excitement. Like I still felt I was like nervous. Like
Yeah, that is nice. Every once in a while, like hooking up with like an old flame is nice.
yeah.
See, this should be on it. I think this is good. But
Oh.
but I
well,
get
you
it.
you don't
You're
like
right, you're
when
right,
I
you're right.
I don't care
You're
by the
right.
way, and he wouldn't care because this is like it all ended up good. But like that first date back together we were here in Houston. It was at Copa. Like I remember, it was the best fucking thing. Then we went to that. Have you been to Thursday night to Armando's
No.
on Westheimer? So it's a bunch of rich old River Oaks people at 10
That's
o'clock.
why I would not be there.
No, but they're Russian prostitutes. It's hilarious.
I'm back in.
They move, yeah, and they're super hot. And they move out the tables and they put a dance floor down. And these people, old people, don't give a fuck. They cannot dance,
I can't wait.
but there's a DJ and they like all out wasted, just bust a move on this dance floor. It's horrible and wonderful. It's like watching I don't know, a fucking car crash. It's just.
But they don't care. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
no,
love that.
It's trust me, it's the most fun people watching. It's like Brasserie 19, Armando's, these old people places. It's super fun.
Well, that's one of my favorite things about Hawaii is you go to Hawaii and I'm like, I got like the shorts I bought, the fucking shirt I bought, the slides that fucking, I'm ready. Like I'm like, I'm thinking I'm beach good looking, right? I'm into it.
You should go to Gasparilla,
But then I don't know what that is.
the Pirate Festival.
Oh, I'm down. That sounds like my place. Florida people love me. I don't know if that's true, but you see old people that have like their Hawaiian shirt tucked into their fucking Speedo, and I'm like, what? When do I get to be that guy finally? And not because they don't give a shit that I'm like laughing when I see them or other people are. I don't even know if they know that everyone is staring and laughing at them, but I love that they just seem happy, and I'll never be that way.
You will be.
I want to be that way. I can't wait.
You say you don't. I actually think you're really good at. I care and don't care. I think about things and I'm self-aware, but I don't care. But like the Veep thing, you were like, I don't care. You're pretty like carefree.
Wait, I don't. The Veep, that's not a good example.
But you
the
don't
Veep,
you don't
the Veep is your,
overanalyze.
that was your insecurity.
Yes, but
That's
you
not
don't.
mine.
You don't overanalyze moments. It doesn't seem men.
Yes, I do.
Men do it less than women. Are we even? By the way, are we?
I
I'm
think
just
we're recording.
talking.
We've been recording.
Okay.
We'll use some of that, or we won't.
Or we won't.
I think some of it was probably fun. But I overanalyze every conversation I've ever had. I think about a conversation I had 2 days ago, and I'm like sitting in my room, and I was like, "Why didn't I say that?" And I have that, like, I have like that. I'm overanalyze everything. Every set I've ever done, I'm like, "Fuck, why did I fucking do that? Or why did I do this? Oh, I shouldn't have talked to that fucking idiot in the front row." Or like, why did I? Everything. I'm all over the place. I'm
But
a
don't
psycho.
you think getting older, like at least for me, I'm just like, I'm faster to being like, whatever. It's faster. It's not that I don't care, but I much more quickly reach the like, whenever we're all gonna die.
Here, you're married, and that's where that comes in. And this is going to be a weird example, but here's my example of why this is true. When you're married, you care a lot less because you already got your person. So you no longer have to worry about being cool, right? And the prime example of that is the hit television show Impractical Jokers. Because the best, have you watched the show?
No, I know of it.
I know.
I'm very excited to see where this is going.
Well, there are 4 different guys. One of them is married.
Oh,
Joe Gatto.
Sal is in this too.
Yes, Sal is in it.
Okay.
Yes. And so Joe Gatto is the married one. The rest of them, they're fine, right? And they all have all these challenges they got to do. They got to do this embarrassing shit. If they don't do it, they don't get a point. They could lose the game that week, right? That's how it works. Joe Gatto will do whatever. It doesn't matter. It's embarrassing. He'll do the most embarrassing shit, whatever it takes to win. He never, ever is like, I can't do this. He just does it. And he's the best character. He just left the show, unfortunately. But I'm a fan. But he was the best because he was married and he didn't give a shit. And that's the perfect example of this is once you're married, you have your one. You're not worried about looking cool. All you have to do, especially if you're in a happy relationship, all you got to do is be happy with that one person. As long as you're comfortable and you're like, they're not going to leave me, so I can fucking hang out with my tits out all day and no one will give a shit, you know?
So I have, now that I think about it, I have seen clips because I love Sal, and Sal does Taste Buds with Joe, and I really love Joe.
Yeah.
So thinking of like just the clips I've watched, but they also have the beauty of like their friendship with each other. So like you're actually cool if you stick with the thing, right? And the more famous they've gotten, the more popular their show got, they also can care less because they're like, I'm famous, we were renewed for another season, I'm making money. So it's not just relationships that bring you like that comfort, it's also like financial success, friends that think you're successful and cool. Like it's I try not to be like, I try not to be mean, but I try to be straightforward. Like, do you ever have, I had this happen this week. So I had, this is just like a random moment where I think like when I was younger, I would have behaved differently. But someone, you know, when someone's overly polite, like they think that they should be doing this thing, but they're like doing it not for you, but for themselves. So for example, I was walking my dog. This guy's coming down the street. So 2 ways, the street is 2 ways. Nobody, for as far as the eye can see, is coming down one direction. This guy's coming down the other direction. I start crossing the street a little bit. I'm on the side where nobody is coming. This guy's driving down the street. And I just come out a little bit into the street with my dog because I'm like, okay, as soon as he drives by, I'm going to walk. And then I can quickly go between him and the car behind him. This guy sees me walk a little into the street, thinks he's being a good person or wants to make himself feel good, and just like slams, like slams on his brakes. I'm not even on that side
Is
of
that
the...
polite, though? It seems rude.
He thought he was being polite, and he literally stops, dead stop from going like 45 miles an hour. He rolls down his window and he was like, go ahead. Like I was going to slow clap, applaud him or something.
Maybe he was being sarcastic.
No, he was I was not even remotely near that side of the street. I was just halfway out so that I could get, basically it was the perfect amount of time where I could slowly walk after he passed and still beat the car behind him. And I said, I normally, when I was younger, I would have been like, oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you.
Oh, why'd you turn like a little Asian girl?
But I-
Oh, I almost got in trouble.
But
I almost
that's-
did it.
stop,
It's really
don't
hard.
do it.
It's really hard not to do. And no one talks about how hard it is not to do an Asian accent on a podcast.
Ask Tony.
Yeah.
But anyway, but what I did was like, I stood up I was like, why are you making it awkward, dude? Fucking go. You're not helping.
Yeah.
And I just feel like,
Did you yell at that to him?
yeah.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm trying to be nice. And I was like, you're making it awkward. Now I can't beat the car behind you. And he was like, stay safe. And then rolled up his window and drove off. But I turned around and walked back to the other side of the street. It's like when you hold a door open for someone who's 80 feet away and they feel like they have to run.
Will we still be friends if I think I'm on that guy's side?
What?
I don't know. I don't.
Screeching he was going like 40 plus miles an hour and he was like, ah!
How many feet did he stop away from you?
I was nowhere near that side of the street. I'm
weren't
telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on the other side.
I literally
Okay, I think I missed
stepped
part of it.
I literally stepped 1 foot out into the other side of the street where I could see so far down the road that no other car was coming.
Gotcha.
And he just was like, look at me being a good Samaritan. It's just
He's a girl.
I don't know.
You're all over with these accents.
I know now I have the
I like
accents
it.
in my
No,
head.
I like it.
But it was super annoying.
But before he sounded like this, you're like, hey, oh, thanks a lot, or whatever
That's
the hell
just
he said.
that and like Southern is my dumb guy voice.
That is the go-to impression of like, oh, my boyfriend's like this. Oh, hey. Everyone just makes, anytime anyone ever has done an impression of me, my ex would do an impression of me all the time. And she'd be like, hey, babe, oh, it's me, Andrew. I'm like, why do I sound like a fucking idiot?
But
Why,
be
like,
honest, when you do a dumb person impression, do you do a Southern accent?
what kind of dumb person?
I mean, if you have
Like the girl in Last of Us dumb, or
any male person who you're like, this guy voted for Trump.
oh yeah. I
It's
sometimes
that.
do that. You do throw a Southern accent to make people sound stupider sometimes.
Yeah.
I just said stupider, and I don't think I'm supposed to do that either. So what do I know?
It's hack, but I don't know where that. I feel like this was coming way back from being an adult who's like,
In a happy relationship that doesn't care.
yeah, versus, I don't know what the opposite of that is. Your friend who we're not supposed to talk about, but
Oh, maybe we could talk about him, but he's boring.
okay, let's go to our my favorite part because
Yeah, let's listen to a voicemail. We do need you guys to call in. Listen. Not that we don't have a voicemail for you, we do, but we need some good voicemails. Call in if you have a problem, anything, like something you want to work out that you can't think, you just want to hear advice of strangers, you want us to shit on you or whatever, or you want us to give you heartfelt advice. We'll try to do all of it. Call us at 832-744-9492. The number is on the screen or in the comments. We're not sure on which one we're doing, but the number's there. 832-744-9492.
Should we mention the email or not?
We also have an email you can send it into at
Ask Jamie and Andrew, JAMIE and Andrew at gmail.com. Or you can also message any of our socials at the Mess Hall Pod.
Yeah, any of the socials, hit me up privately. I don't care. We won't share your name or anything like that. Or we will if you want leave it, but we'll try to beep it out. Let's hear this. Let's see if we can help you out, and then we'll go from there.
Hey, Andrew and Jamie. This is I saw your post on Instagram, and I thought I'd throw my shit in this toilet, okay? So a few years ago, I got divorced, and then after that, I quit college because being a teacher seems worse than ever. I tried changing majors to art, which was my minor, but really I couldn't be driving to Huntsville 5 days a week for 52 more credit hours, so I quit. It just didn't seem worth my time to not have any money at the end of that rain, but unable to make decisions. Like, those things don't bring me the same joy that they used to. And that's had me questioning my whole existence and sense of self. Like, what if I don't even like any of that stuff anymore? What if my divorce broke my brain so bad that I don't even feel like the same person anymore? You know, basically, I got a bad case of the who am I. Or maybe I'm just being a big baby and I'm catastrophizing all of these things, you know? So, yeah. Hit me back. I want to be on your podcast.
All right. There we go. That's a lot. But you also answered your own fucking question, I think.
I don't think she did. So you said that before. So I want you to give a synopsis because I think men and women, or
We're
I don't know, you and me,
different.
we're being, men are from Mars. No, but what did you, when you listen to that, I want to understand what you heard.
What? I heard the same thing you heard.
I don't think so.
A whiny ass bitch. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I promise. I don't think.
That's not at
That was-
all what
no,
I heard.
know that's not what I heard at all. Listen, you're going through a midlife crisis. I've been divorced, been there, done it. You know, you don't know if you like your old things. I think that right now, personally, is a huge opportunity in your life to completely start over, do what you want. When I got divorced, I went from having a sales job that I made really good money at. I fucking hated it so much. And then I quit it. I became a door guy and a bartender, and then slowly like figured out exactly what I wanted to do for the next few years. Got into comedy, booking aspect of it, opened a club. It literally, like, I was dirt poor, so this isn't a thing that it's not like I had the money or anything like that. You just, at some point, you just have to fucking risk it if you want to be happy. Because here's the thing, the likeliness of you, especially if you're a teacher, unfortunately, is like struggling throughout life financially and stuff like that is pretty. Oh, it's up there. Being a teacher is not a well-paid position. That really sucks. You do the Lord's work, or Lord's.
Did she say
good,
she
but
didn't want to be a teacher anymore? Or we just
She doesn't want to be a teacher anymore, or she doesn't know she wants to be a teacher anymore, but she doesn't want to go to school anymore. Well, then whatever you want to do, find out what you want to do and do that. Because I would rather be broke doing something that I absolutely love than being kind of not broke doing something I actually don't give a shit about. And because at the very least, when you're on your deathbed and 80 years old and dying alone or with somebody, you're like, at least I tried the thing I wanted to do my entire life. And I spent time doing that rather than like, yeah, I got this safe job that I didn't like and I lived for 50 years and I settled. And you don't want to settle. You don't want to settle in a relationship. You don't want to settle in a career. That's just my personal opinion.
yeah,
Better advice than you thought it was going to be, isn't it?
So
You thought I was going to be so
but
mean.
No. I just don't think she answered her own question. I think that
Well,
she
at the end,
needs.
she goes, "Am I making this? Am I catastrophizing it?" I think
Yeah,
she
but
said.
sometimes-
Which is that a word? I don't know.
I think it is a word,
Could be.
and we all understand what she means.
Yes, of
and
course.
the thing is, like, sometimes you kind of answer your own question, but sometimes you need an objective, like, person to say the thing you need to hear sometimes. So, like, I don't know. I think that she kind of knows the answer, but also sometimes you just need to fucking hear it. So, yeah, I agree with Andrew 100%. Like, also, we're all going to die, and so you might as well just do the thing that makes you happy. I know that sounds like a bumper sticker or some shit, but like,
Be a heathen.
yeah, be a heathen. Listen,
Do what
I
makes you feel
also
good.
had a lucrative career in a finance adjacent role. I'm not a finance person, but like I did that for 10 years and I'm way old to be like doing a new thing the past few years, but I thought I was going to have kids and then I can't have kids and that is
She's
fucking
not trying hard
that's
enough.
that fucking sucks. I've been raw dogging it since I was 20. But because I can't have kids,
Try eating
I'm
ass.
now
and
doing
I think it might help.
Listen, that's not the way to make babies.
Well,
Don't
hold
anybody
on. I don't know.
Is she a science teacher?
I've got 2 and you've got 0.
This is true.
And I've eaten ass and had my ass eaten. So I'm just saying.
That is kids out there, science teachers out there. Is she a science teacher, by the
I
way?
don't know. So here's the thing. They said their full name, which we're deleting. But I don't think it's the that I know off the top. I just said it.
You did just say it.
That's so funny. Beep that, but leave that in there because but I don't think it's the person. I think I must know multiple ones, or maybe someone just saw this.
It's a very
with
common
a similar
name.
name. It is a common name. But the one I know, I think, is still married. So, or I just don't know them that well.
Yeah, I feel like the second thing.
No, I don't think it's the second thing. I think it's the first thing.
I don't have that many close relationships. I don't know what it's like to have friends, but
I don't even know what you do for a living.
listen, so I don't have kids, and so this is what
That's
I'm
not a
doing, which is
living.
now which is giving unsolicited advice to anybody younger than me now because I can't do it to children. It's so fun. I just feel like be scared all the time, and that's a good thing. Like, if you do the thing that scares you, you're
Okay,
probably
yes.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
right
yeah,
path.
Yes.
Yeah, because you could just be comfortable and be in a sad marriage and like be teaching and feel like I have stability and structure, but you'd be fucking miserable.
100%.
So like, yeah, you're scared shitless, but that's a good thing. And like, we're all gonna die, and so
Hopefully
just
sooner.
hopefully soon.
Rather than
My
later.
God. So just raw dog life and
Yeah.
eat ass and do whatever you want to do.
You take your own advice.
He won't let me get near it. I don't want to. That's the truth.
Has he done it to you?
No, I don't. I feel like there are nerve endings there, but I just don't see the appeal so much. There are other things that feel better.
I think.
Why do we go back to this?
Well, you
Why
brought
is
it 'cause this is a
everybody
lot.
so about it? I feel like it's cool and trendy, but no one
It's not
actually loves
trendy,
it that
first off.
much.
People like it. I like it. I like it.
That's so.
I
It's,
like it. I
wait,
like it.
it is hack to like eating ass.
No, it's not. No, it's
It's-
hack to say the word hack. That is-
everybody.
listen, eating ass is fun. It feels good, and it feels good to get your ass eaten. It feels good to eat ass. And I think that you aren't living your full life if you don't at least give it a shot. You say it wouldn't be like oh, I don't know, I don't see the appeal. You're like, there's other things that feel better, but you never tried it. So how could
eating
you
ass-
say that there's other things that feel better if you've never given it a shot? Because maybe it's your fucking thing. I don't know. I've been with women who, weirdly enough, only come with ass stuff. Which
I've put
I
things
don't
in and
understand
around
that,
there.
but-
You don't need a man to try
Get
things.
a girl to eat your ass. I don't say get a man. It doesn't
Listen,
matter.
Eating ass is like today. It's like liking Nickelback 10 years ago.
Oh, do not compare those
It's the
two. That's
same
absurd.
thing.
What an absurd
It's
comparison.
the same fucking thing.
No. If anything, it's like Radiohead.
Lady, did
It's
we help
good.
you? Lady, by the way, can we just really quickly, did we help you?
I think, well, she's not going to answer.
That's true, but I'm kind of just putting that
I think
out.
we did help. I think that she learned, maybe she'll go get her ass eaten right now. No, maybe she learned, maybe she didn't. Maybe she thinks we're an asshole because I called her a B word, but I was kidding. I didn't mean that. But I think she already knew. This is just stop being scared. Do it. And I think that's maybe if
You do need to
she
have a
should know
living
that.
and make
Yeah.
money.
No.
You do need to.
No money
You
needed
do need
in
to
this world.
survive.
Yes, but there's ways to survive. Step out of your comfort zone. If you got to keep teaching for a little bit, fucking do it. But I mean, honestly, if you're switching careers, teaching is such a good thing to have while you're switching because you get the summers off. You can fucking do whatever you want to do, learn how to code, take some classes in the summer, do all that stuff. Well, I don't know why you got to go to I don't know where you live, but you're like, I don't want to drive to Huntsville. If you're from Houston, then,
Oh,
no.
can I ask you really quick?
Yes,
This-
of course.
This
What?
made me think about because Valentine's Day is coming up, and my husband is really hard to shop for. Sorry, this is so like left turn.
Oh.
But what's the best gift you've ever gotten from any partner, girlfriend, whatever? And by the way, if you say you're fucking kids, I will like gouge out my own eyes with a butter knife.
Do you think that I would fucking say that, dude?
Okay, good.
That's
I need
crazy.
before because it's
The best thing I ever got on
out.
Valentine's Day was
No, it doesn't have to be Valentine's. Any gift.
All right, but best thing I ever got on Valentine's Day was my divorce. It went through on Valentine's Day. It was
Or person
so
who
awesome.
cannot be named.
Yeah. So it kind of works out. Yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. This will be out after Valentine's Day, of course. But
You'll look back on this as something
yeah,
great.
yeah. No, it was the best thing that ever happened to me was getting a divorce. So
I can't
have
give
to
that
think.
as a gift.
I think I'll have an answer for you next week. I got to really think. The best gift I ever got is that's tough. I
Or
don't
like
know.
it can be like an experience or whatever. I feel like men are so fucking hard to shop for. I hate it.
I think we're simpler than you think, but I'm also a pretty good gift giver. I always pride myself on getting gifts. Like if I'm dating someone, then they mention a fucking band that they fucking like when they were 15 years old. I'm ordering some poster off eBay with a guitar that's signed by them. I did that for a girl, not the guitar part, but like
Don't
I'm
you
always
remember when people
or
burn
like,
CDs?
yeah, I've made those before. Or like, you mentioned something like, I want to go to this music festival. I'm like, I buy those tickets. And they're like, how did you remember that? I go, well, I don't know. But that's the only thing I can remember is a gift that makes your gift feel stupid when you give it to me.
But you can't.
I'm going to out-gift you. I'll let you know that right now.
You can't remember to watch Veep though.
No, I don't care. Stop peddling your TV on
I
me.
apologize for it, and then I keep saying it.
Yeah, nobody. That's an absurd thing. People are gonna. If anyone listens to this again, people are going to say it's absurd that you apologized for.
Even if no one listens, I'm glad I'm talking to you, Andrew.
Aw, that's nice.
Aw.
This is fun. I do think it's fun because a lot of people don't know this. They would probably assume that we're very close friends.
No, I hate you.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
And that's why we started this podcast. But I would say we are friends, and I will say getting better friends by the week, obviously. But when we started this, I asked her to do it with me because we had good conversation when we saw each other. But I would just say we were friends. Like, I wouldn't even say the word good in front of it. Would you? Oh, would you say again? Did I really
No,
start
I'm
you?
kidding. I'm
I was
kidding.
like,
I'm kidding.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
kidding.
She starts crying.
No.
She's like, I thought we were crazy.
It is no. I hope that everyone likes me, but I don't. We were not close,
Yeah.
but I just.
You're probably like, I shouldn't have said Veep.
I'm gonna be thinking about this for the next week.
Does he
No,
hate me?
I'm actually a confident person. I don't give a fuck. But I genuinely.
Sorry, the Veep thing really says you're not.
I
It
do-
really throws.
I do
out
think
that you're second guessing
I
some
am.
shit.
I am like a ADD. I will like focus in on something, and then that's all I think about, like for an obscenely long amount of time. I just wonder if it's like estrogen versus testosterone. I joked on these are the things I remember. Like I joked on the first episode that I'm low T, and I don't think you realized I was joking. But
I think I got low T.
I literally think estrogen makes women a little fucking crazy.
I won't comment on that. I already called a girl a bitch on this episode. I think I should chill on the.
No, Beep, you're not a bitch. You're just going through it right now, and that sucks.
Yeah, but I think you're at a new beginning, and that's the beautiful thing. Is now is the best time because you don't have to ask anyone's permission to fucking just change up your whole world. Learn burlesque. Dude, like just
Now
really switch
you're
it
just
up.
going into the things
I don't
you
know
want.
idea who this person is, but learn burlesque.
Do a pole dancing class and then call Andrew
Do
up.
anything besides comedy.
He'll take
Do
you on a date
anything.
where he eats spicy food and then
Go
shits
on a date
everywhere.
with me. Eat ass. Do whatever you want. Follow your heart.
Follow us on
Follow
social
us.
media.
There you go. That's a good way to end this.
The Mess Hall Pod.
Yeah.
Call us. Please ask for advice. Ask Jamie and Andrew at gmail.com or call and leave a voicemail at 832-744-9492.
And come see us live every Tuesday at Boondocks. At least one of us will be there, but it should be both of us a lot of times. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of the best comics from all over the country, mostly Houston, but we'll have some cool drop-ins, and it's very exciting that we're going to start that back up at my favorite bar in the whole world, Boondocks. Follow me on Instagram at NoYoungBlood. You can follow her at
The Jamie Rowan, JamieRowan. This was Manic. Thank you so much for listening to us, two people.
Have a good one.